sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
Oh, I can do it today. Should be a quick one. Okay, so last session begins in the action in medias res. The Doom Run is in full swing, but we get a cutscene that goes away from the action, and it's basically these figures revving up war machines, getting ready for something big. We don't learn that until the end of the session what's kind of happening, but we do see these members of the Grace family, part of the Gilded Reapers, Geist Grace and Baby Grace. And then we cut back to the Doom Run, and a lot of stuff happens. It's a brutal combat, mainly between us and Rictus's crew. But eventually, Ophelia deals the final blow against Rictus, with Bator's iron block, of course, smashing him. And right as the crowd is going wild and we have our moment of victory, suddenly there is a series of explosions that throws the entire caldera into chaos. And the giant, like, illusory jumbotron that's like hanging above the whole caldera, it shifts and twists and shows a female figure with a wide-brimmed hat, a veil obscuring her face. And she basically, long story short, she says how the fort has bled her people dry. This is a message. This terrorist attack, essentially, is a message. And if the fort continues doing what they're doing, taking all the ichor, this and that, there will be further repercussions, more events like this. And we see the visage of Fëanor Grace. And that is where we start the session today.
So, we get the Descent, and dust sort of blows it off screen, and we're going to get a montage of scenes. The Knucklebones track lies broken across the floor of the caldera. Sections of stone have collapsed into wide, blackened craters. Twisted frames of shattered war machines lie scattered across the course, half buried in ash and debris. Figures move slowly through the wreckage. Scavers and mechanics climb over broken stone, pulling scrap free and digging through the rubble with tools and bare hands. Others carry bodies, wrapped in stained cloth, towards waiting carts. The wind moves through the caldera, stirring the ash across the ruined track. And we see iron cages hang from the walkways in Blackfinger. Inside them sit redcaps who remained loyal to Rictus. Their iron masks have been removed. Shackles bind their arms to the bars. The word traitor freshly branded into their skin. Other redcaps stand guard along the walkway, leaning against spears and watching the prisoners below. Cut again. Deep within the furnace, a heavy iron door swings open. Inside a dim chamber, the surviving Scathe Sisters sit chained to iron chairs. Their armor and weapons lie piled against the far wall. A prison guard steps inside carrying a leather bundle. He sets it down on a nearby table and begins laying out sharp iron tools one by one. Pliers, hooks, thin knives. Fear spreads across the Drow sister's face. The door closes behind him with a heavy clang. Cut again. In the furnace yard, prisoners haul heavy barrels of demon ichor down from a war machine. The containers thud against the ground and are rolled towards the wall, where rows of sealed barrels already stand, stacked beneath iron scaffolding. Armed guards watch as the line grows longer. Cut again. High above the fort, the balcony of the Knuckle overlooks the yards and scrap streets below. Mad Maggie stands at a railing. Below, the fort moves with steady activity. Smoke drifts upward from the furnace stacks. Mad Maggie's mechanical hand grips the railing confidently as she looks out over the fort, a weary grin curling across her face. So some time has passed. I'll say the next day, so one day has passed of just being here and getting everything back together. The next scene we see is Mickey the Flesh Golem leads the group of you up a narrow staircase through a steel-framed doorway into Maggie's parlor in the Knuckle. You've been here before. The chamber is circular, the floor welded scrap and iron plates. Gears are exposed in the wall, turning lazily. A crooked chandelier of engine parts and bone hang overhead, flickering light across the salvaged furniture. A velvet armchair with exhaust pipes for legs, a clawfoot table holding cracked demon skulls, and a mounted war machine tire as a shelf. Mad Maggie leans over a cluttered table in the center of the room. Sparks spit from a small engine she tweaks, her mechanical hand disappearing into its innards as she adjusts something. Out of habit, her attention is split between the machinery and the room around her. Beside the table, the Collectorate lounges in a low, reinforced chair, his red skin slick with sweat. His shriveled wings twitch occasionally, garments leaving his chest and belly exposed. The Blisterman stands near the far side of the room, a battered sheriff's badge hanging from a chain around his neck. He is flanked by 3 Zvarts who shift uneasily, and 2 redcaps lean against the doorway, arms crossed. As you're coming up, the conversation comes into where you can hear it. You can start to hear the conversation. And the Collectorate will say,
"They hit the track, Maggie. Civilians. This is not just politics, this is war."
Maggie will pull her hand from the engine, wiping grease onto her apron, still focused on the machine.
No, dearie, war is a lot louder than that. The Graces wanted to send a message, and they did. They sent a real goddamn clear message.
And the Collectorate will say,
We should hit them back.
The Blisterman will speak up, moving towards the table.
With what, exactly? Half the track is rubble and half of my mechanics are digging bodies out of the stands. The Graces wanted to make a point about the ichor shipments, the perceived fort's involvement in Rictus's coup. So you suggest we do nothing? We could, perhaps, send a machine or a message. Or we could ignore it and focus on rebuilding.
Maggie will pipe up.
Either way, the fort has bigger sticks fish to fry than the Graces. My track, my pride and joy, now has holes big enough to park a Baldur in. Engines need fixin', track needs patchin', Mama needs to clean up Rictus's mess. For now, we see to that.
And as she's finishing that, she sees the group of you sort of come up the stairs and approach. And she will say,
There you are, my little sucket wrenches.
And she'll say to the Blisterman and the Collectorate,
Yes, don't skulk. We've done our business. Off with you. Scram! Get back to your, whatever it is you both do.
And the Blisterman and the Collectorate both rise. The Collectorate, without much of a looking towards you at all, leaves. The Blisterman will nod towards you very coolly and exit. And you are in Mad Maggie's parlor.
glad to see you in good health.
She continues working on her machine as if she forgot that now that it's quiet in here, she's like, much better. And she starts working on her machine, kind of ignoring you.
Real quick, like what time is it roughly? Like, did we just get up?
Yeah, let's say it's the new start of a new day. So
Okay,
skip
so
one day, skip a day.
So one day was
morning.
entirely skipped.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay, we're at day 45.
Yeah,
in
just to make things a lot easier, so we don't have to role play every fucking little thing. Like the fort moved on. You guys had to bury a day for that, and now we're good. One of you like shifts or coughs or adjusts yourself.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. It's most magnificent to see you, sweetlings. What a mess we've been through, hasn't it?
One word for it.
Well, what's a little chaos in Avernus, eh?
What now? How do you plan to move forward with the fort?
Well, my red caps are mostly back in line. Rictus's zealots are, taken care of, mostly. And the Scathe Sisters are being pried for every ounce of blood, information that they can spare. The chaos is mine once again, and this is all thanks to you. I owe you all a great debt.
We expect that to be paid still. We didn't save you out of the kindness of our hearts, remember?
Of course. I have no intention of going back on anything. I still need my parts, but of course.
I don't know about Tanis, but for one, I'm glad you're back.
I have seemed to inherited a lot of his mess with this Gilded Reaper's issue. No matter.
All messes aside, if we get the parts we spoke about before, can you still get the dream machine online and operational?
I have no doubts.
London
And if
will
you-
look over to Vin being like, I have no doubts. Like, what do we think? 50-50 then?
If you do have things held down here at the forts, Felix kind of looks towards the rest of the group. We really do have to start our own goals soon. No more side distractions. We need to get this done before we handle anything else.
Truth is, Rictus dragoned away enough ichor to keep the fort ticking. For now. Not forever, mind you. No. But enough to breathe. For now. And yes, the chits and the soul coins are going to be thinner now, what with the poor scraps and traders lost in that little fireworks show out there. So it'll be a lean stretch.
You need someone to rely on. Perhaps the Iron Fangs or Bloodhounds could assist you. They've been great allies for us thus far.
Bloodhounds! I'm trying to negotiate, not start a war.
I wonder how the Iron Fangs are doing.
Good question. You probably would have told her about that pretty quickly. So then they're out. They're good. They're good. I imagine that day that you spent, you've probably already met with the Iron Fangs. I don't think that there's, you probably already met with them, said, they thanked you, blah, 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 the whole nine.
And Gentle, if I recall, is getting the Knuckle Dragger.
You will have to discuss that with Gentle.
Yeah, that was one of our discussions, was divvying up stuff.
I don't think he was around for, he's been doing his own thing after being free. So you might have to go talk to him if you're planning on leaving.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, Is there any way, obviously he's not going to come row with us for the rest of our quest, but like making sure that we have allies on the back.
I am picturing, like, as soon as those explosions go off, Gentle is like, well, that sucks. And then he goes and goes to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't recall what issues you've had with the Bloodhounds in the past, but we couldn't have gotten you out without them.
It's not that they cause issues, it's just they, like to kill things. And, God's bless them. I can't fault them for that, but not necessarily good for negotiation.
I don't think we have much room to talk, so I understand that.
You've already done enough to make the gears spin around here without losing your own little nuts and bolts in the process. I simply could not ask you to jump into my business once more. Not this time. I already owe you, and I hate having debts unpaid. Bad business.
We'll see what this dream machine brings first. If we need to tackle this at a later date, I suggest we think about it then.
Oh, my little sweetlings, that reminds me. Come along. No dawdling now. I've got something for you.
And she will pull the lever on the wall, and the iris sort of door will slide open, and smoke will sort of pour out, and she will begin leading you guys into her workshop, if you would like to follow.
Yeah.
Excellent. She takes you down into her workshop, and you can see in the workshop that the place has been ransacked, but there has been a little bit of effort made to sort of clean back up after the ransacking, but it was by someone who doesn't mind living in a mess, right? So it's mostly just shoved into a corner, or pushed under a table, or pathways through the junk. But Mad Maggie will go over to a table, and she'll just sweep all the scrap off the table and begin rummaging through shit and throwing parts in the air looking for something.
I've been tinkering on it a while. Never quite had the right test crew. But don't worry, it doesn't explode. Probably. Maybe. Yes, probably.
And she will eventually pull out a little glass device. It has a piece of glass on it that's about this big. It's surrounded by a mounting bracket, and there is a little red mechanical-looking eye on it. And then there's these wires that run down where obviously it needs to be plugged into something. And she will just take it and toss it to Vin. Just in the air, toss it. Are you ready to catch it, Vin?
No, but she'll try. What is that, a dexterity check?
No. You bounce it back and forth a couple times and grab it. She says,
There you are, my pretty little spot. This is what I like to call an imp's eye augury system. Lovely little gadget. Bit temperamental, but that's because it's clever. Now, installation is simple. And she's goes over to Vin and is looking at Vin, trying to tell this to Vin, but Vin, some of this is going right over your head. You're not catching it. Installation is simple. If you have half a brain and at least 2 thumbs, slide the frame into your war machine's forward viewport housing, where the viewport meets the brass mounting ring. That'll stabilize the optic gyros so that the thing doesn't rattle itself stupid when you hit rough terrain. Once it's running, the servos inside do the clever bit. The eye watches the terrain and feeds information through internal logic coils. The coils translate into diagrams and threat markers right onto the glass. Bridges, ravines, dust pits, incoming war machines, even ambush angles if something nasty is skulking nearby. Your driver gets a nice and clean display right in front of their face. Makes the wasteland feel a lot less surprising.
So she gives you the Imp's Eye augury system, which through her explanation, you're not quite sure what it does, but
A dash cam?
Like a heads-up display?
The heads-up display, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't come on the base models, too. You gotta pay extra for that.
Imp's Eye augury system. Okay. So this is your narrative way to not have to keep getting lost. There you go. We talked about getting lost and all that bullshit. Now you don't have to. You just have to use one charge.
London is obsolete.
Yeah, you just have to use one charge, I think, every day for like the find the path or whatever, and that'll sort of take you where you want to go.
If I wasn't gonna get cut from the team before, I'm definitely done now.
Yeah, so it's got GPS, sea invisibility, and detect evil and good.
Shit.
Nice.
Yeah, but you can't trust AI, guys. Sometimes you just gotta manually,
So it'll like read if you like cast it, it'll like read whether there's threats around and sort of tell you where it's incoming, but it all shows on the screen. So it's like, yeah, it's a heads up display for your war machine.
Seems like a very useful piece of equipment. Tell me, Mad Maggie, do you think this thing will lead us in the wrong direction 3 times in a row?
Probably not. Maybe? No. Maybe.
I must say, thank you, Maggie. Not that I necessarily,
Thank
needed to thank you with
you,
all we've done, but
sweetlings. Properly earned.
Here I was thinking we're wasting time, but I actually think this thing will save us a ton.
Besides, if anyone's going to test my new toys in the wasteland, it ought to be the lot that keeps surviving things that should have killed them.
Accurate. Speaking of rewards, you wouldn't happen to have any soul coins spare, would you?
God. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Do I have anything for persuasion? I don't think so. Let me check real quick.
Crack your knuckles, intimidation.
No, I'm not going to intimidate her. She's not going to be fucking intimidated.
Be
by me.
ashamed if something happened to your fort right after you got control.
Oh!
Well, the soul coins are going to be kind of short. Now, what with all the traitors and everyone being killed, I have 3 to spare.
I think that's all we need. Just got to get where we're going.
Very well.
She's not very pleased about this, but all right, fine.
Well, don't we have two tanks of Ichor, the big tanks that we can't actually use without doing stuff
Finding
to
it.
them, right?
Yeah, those are bombs, though.
Those are bomb. Okay.
I mean, is it even worth it to have them add it to the stores of Demon Ichor?
Yeah, like, will it make a dent?
No.
Yeah.
No, definitely
All
not.
right, then we're keeping
Okay.
them then.
No. Well,
Speaking
hopefully
of-
we'll take the soul coin. So we have 9 right now.
We'll need more eventually, but this is a good start.
Yeah, I mean, we found some at battlefields before, so I'm hoping there's some at Geargrave.
I'm not made of soul coins. It doesn't
And
grow
what
on
you've given us
trees,
is-
you know.
And what you've given us, we are very much appreciative. Mad Maggie. We'll just have to be scrappy, like we always have been.
She's working on a machine now. You lost her.
Well, I mean, speaking of places that we got to go, obviously we just talked about Geargrave, but that's not the only thing we need to get the dream machine up and running.
Mhm.
We have a visit to your sister.
She stops work on the machine.
Ah, yes.
What do we do about that?
Your guess is as good as mine. She's kind of, loony.
If we were to tell her that we saved your life, would she...
Almost certainly not.
What if we tell her we killed you?
I don't think she would care either way.
And if we have to make her indisposed, is that any skin off your back?
Of course not. What do I care what she's up to? I will tell you, she is more like traditional hags than myself. You know, with the hocus pocus and the hoodoo voodoo and that kind of thing.
And do you know how valuable what's it called, the Heartstone would be to her?
Well, okay, so she can explain that basically 3/4 of the things that night hags can do rely on it. But she can always make another one. But it is very valuable to her. Like, it's her, you know, it's her, what do you guys call your holy symbols and stuff? Whatever that's called.
Spell focus.
Your focus.
Arcane focus.
It's her focus. It also doubles as a... That is the... So, hags have weird magic. So they don't interact with the weave the same way that other creatures do. They need, like, weird components that they, like, voodoo dolls and shit that they like. So Heartstone is an example of one of those things, but that is what they use to get inside of people's nightmares. Because that's what hags, like, night hags, they use the Heartstone, get into your nightmare, scare your soul out of your body, and then they collect it in a soul bag.
Oh, one of those hags. Gotcha. Right. Jesus.
Yeah, she's more the traditional, wants to steal souls from people's bodies, likes nightmares, hag, like a real hag, you know.
Capital H hag, yeah.
Yeah, and not against cutting a deal either. Like, that's something that hags are well known for, and you guys would even know that. Like, a traditional hag's well known for being willing to cut deals.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to suss out the cost.
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
it's
sound like
usually
she's
a
gonna
monkey's
be, like,
paw
soul
thing.
coins. Yeah.
And so if we don't get off on the right foot with her, is the soul or is the stone linked to her being alive?
No, it's a magic item in its own right. You
Okay.
just guys can't just do. You just can't do anything with it. You know, you got to know how to use it.
Of which we're relying on Maggie for.
Correct. Yeah, 'cause she's not going to use it. She's going to shove it in a machine to get inside of Lulu's mind.
So like a power source or whatever.
Well, that's what gets you into her mind, right? That's what gets the hags into their
sense.
mind. That's what gets you guys into her mind. This is intentional.
Then all we need is a celestial's body part, and into Lulu's dreams we go.
Did we pop to the map real quick?
Yeah, of course. Pulled y'all over there a second ago.
Just want to see where we are. So, Gear Grave, Heartstone, the Celestial piece. Shit.
Hag has strange spellcasting components. There's a chance we can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
But that's a big gamble to stake all our hopes on.
It's looking like you're gonna have to pass Craven Hill again too, which is not good.
We can go through the thing that kills all the fiends.
What do they call it? The demon zapper?
Demon Zapper, yeah.
The piece of Celestial, that was a piece of a crown, a angel's wing, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think actual piece. So the gauntlet wouldn't work.
No.
Worst case scenario, we try to find one of those wasp nests that seems attracted to celestials and find one that's far.
That's a
beyond
good
fate.
idea. I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea.
But
Harvest
I
some
mean,
parts.
that's also dangerous
And disgusting. That would be really
Still feels
bad.
wrong.
Yeah.
What were we gonna use Osira's like soul for, or her spark?
We can't even access it. It's a moot point.
Yeah.
Well, not now. We can't access it, but we could
I
potentially.
think ideally we give it back to her, but I don't know if we can afford that.
Well,
No, Vin was right. There was something. We wanted to get her spark.
Well,
We couldn't access it. It's
London's
locked.
pal wants it, right?
Yeah.
let's just touch it. with our tongues and see what happens.
Only Bell knows how to fiddle his tongue in the right way to open it.
Not
It's a thing now.
Okay,
It's canon. That's
rephrase.
what you have to open it.
Stop.
That's
It's
what you have
over.
to
It's
open it
over.
for.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Christ.
You guys are sick, man. Grow up.
All right, so the spark could be given, but also, I will say, on another note, Ophelia, you mentioned the gauntlet. I hadn't considered the gauntlet, but if you get the gauntlet fully repaired, it would work. But
Fully
it says,
charged?
no. There's this thing that says
Oh.
it has to be reforged in a masterwork. It's planar masterwork. Fucking, there's some weird thing on the description.
Mhm.
Give it to Bell, pretty much.
Basically, yeah. Give it to Bell to fix it, and he can. That'll work too. Or if you meet
Oh,
another
I see.
legendary craftsman.
Because again, Bell, which we don't want to do.
I mean, the longer this goes on, the longer it feels like Bell is inevitable.
It has so many keys.
But now it's just, it's got to be worth it. Like, there's no asking a former archdevil for a small favor.
Like, how low is the city to the river Styx at this point? I think we're getting into the territory of what's the lesser of several evils here.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that, like, the way we understand it is that, like, every time another person whose name was on the contract is killed, it, like, pulls it a little lower, right?
Well, there's a bunch of names inscribed on the chains. Devils are copying them down. Once they're all copied, everybody's fucked.
Oh, I thought it was once they were killed.
No, they're being copied over right now.
All right. Well, then we should probably go soon, because eventually Ophelia's name's going to get transcribed, and then she's fucked.
And then you're fucked because she transformed into who knows what the fuck.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Well, like one day, like we're just chilling, resting. Hopefully, he's up on watch, and then devil, and then we're done.
Well, my first thought is, let's get the parts. Let's go to the bog, kill the sisters. If we can't find a piece of the celestial there, maybe then we start entertaining Bell a little more seriously.
As long as he stays a last resort, I'm fine trying to do everything else first.
You know, if we go to Bell, Vin stuff, Gauntlet stuff, that's gonna be literally a bell we can't unring. So that means going over the Crimson Caravanserai, Geargrave Bog.
Geargrave Bog, back over the Caravanserai to Bell's Forge.
Yeah. So either we get what we need or we're coming in this direction anyway. So I think Bell last.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else we need to talk to Maggie about? Because I feel like the less she knows, the better.
I'm imagining that if this conversation you didn't want to have in front of Maggie, we could have shifted scenes.
I mean, there's the stuff with Rictus Grin, and we discussed sending I'm terrible with names. You know who I'm talking about. The ones who bombed the track, the
Fan or
Gilded
Grace?
Reapers.
The Grace is, yeah.
Yeah. Sending her a message, say, hey, we killed the guy responsible. We stuck him out front. That's relatively minor. I think that's about all we can do. Otherwise, I can't think of anything else we need to talk to Maggie about.
Question that I
Yeah, go.
don't remember if it came up last session. What happened to Rictus's blades?
Didn't Ophelia grab a bunch?
Someone took
No,
them.
she wanted to, but she didn't.
Mm.
What is
Oh, she's
your
afraid they're
what,
cursed.
Yeah, what was your question about it? You wanted to see like how
Did we
if they
take
were-
them?
No.
Could we have taken them?
I don't think there's anything particularly special about them. He's the guy that
okay.
gives them the magic, yeah.
All right. So it's kind of like Tannis' Kopesh.
Yeah.
Like without me, I'm nothing. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I just didn't know if there was any like cool like teleportation curses on it.
Nothing
or
on
not.
those ones, no.
Never mind then.
Tannis, why are you urging Ophelia to pick up his sword so badly?
I was actually gonna try to convince London to attune to it this time.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
The Twisted Sister War Machine.
Yeah, that's Maggie's.
Does that? Okay, that goes back to Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie's not gonna let anybody have her war machine. She was pissed that Rick just took it in the first place.
Okay.
We say goodbyes to Gentle and hit the road then.
No. Do we want to settle the Kenku and Gentle? I mean, there was some question about who gets the War Machine. What does Gentle get? I think we did promise him the Knuckle Dragger.
Kenku's got their garage back. Like, I'm sure that, like maybe we can ask Maggie, like, if she can make sure that nobody fucks with them. But beyond that, like,
easily, yeah, because they rode with her, right? So she's seen them stick up for her and stuff. So yeah, definitely, she'll definitely take better care of them.
I mean, Gentle in the driver's seat, Iron Fang's on the weapons. I don't think they'd ever lose a race.
True.
Bro, Gentle in the
Once they get
driver's
the
seat.
track back together.
Icker boys on the weapon.
It's gonna take a while to rebuild the track, man. I think I fucked up.
Do you guys have music, by the way?
Oh, I think my music turned off. It did.
It's just, it's quiet.
Yeah, no, I got it back on.
Yeah, I got it.
It just paused because I was in a different tab, I guess. I don't know. It's like, are you still watching? Yes. Fucker, this is YouTube, not Netflix.
Well, I'm okay with calling it. We give ownership of the machine to Gentle. Whatever Gentle does, maybe we'll try and reach out another day if we need them. I think that's fair.
Yep.
Everyone has food. Everyone has supplies. There's probably nothing to buy anymore. We already did most of that, so.
Yeah, and if we're gonna buy stuff, Crimson Caravanserai is gonna have better options.
So I think we're good to go.
Okay. You guys can find Gentle at the shithole canteen, leaning over a over a small cup that like his hand almost completely consumes to where it looks like a shot glass. And he's just leaning over it, sitting there quietly as you guys enter.
How many people are in the shithole?
Not many. Maybe two other people. Like those, like two retired vets.
I guess Ophelia will go over and taking out some chitzel, put it on the counter and say, why don't you get him a couple more drinks to celebrate?
Yep. What was her name? Savvy. Will
Savvy.
Yep. She will take the chits, get drinks, rounds of drinks for everyone. Honestly, she's happy with you guys, saving the fort too. And she's been, she was a big informant for you guys earlier. So here you go. Gentle will just sort of grunt over at you. Drink is a drink.
I think this might be goodbye for now.
You're out of here then.
Not forever, but we got business.
I'll tell you one thing, Primes. Most of my life has been two doors. Cell door and the track gate. Run a racket, get busted, do time, get out, run again. That's the road I was on. But you broke me out. Pulled me out of the furnace before it shut me in there for good. Folks like me don't get many chances to step off the road once it starts. I'm not going back through that door again.
Takes another drink of his drink.
Well, I think you paid us back with interest.
What's
We
the
couldn't have done it without you.
what's the fate of that machine?
I guess that's your call then. We only got one driver.
He nods. A little bit of a smile curling on his face. It's hard for him to smile, you know. If he actually tried, it would be like those cartoons where they're shaking because it's really hard for him to smile. So he just, a little one curls on his face.
You needed a driver, and I drove. And this machine makes us square. For the first time in a long time, I get to choose where the road goes.
He just quietly thinks to himself, sitting there. Hasn't looked at any of you the whole time.
Guys is ore farming like crazy.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves, Primies.
Are you going to be out of here too? The fort.
Who knows? See wherever the winds take me, eh?
Well, if you're not here when we're back, I hope our paths do cross again.
Don't be getting sentimental on me now.
Suppose just make sure you try to stop ripping people's arms off for shitty cigars. And I guess we'll call it at that.
His hand flexes for a second. Part of him was just going to rip your arm off just to say that he could do it if he wanted to, but it passes.
Okay, step back.
Yeah, it passes. It passes.
I said try, not.
He'll just go back to his drink. He don't have nothing else to say, man. He's good to go.
If you need a crew, check out the Iron Fangs.
Yeah, he is the crew. As you guys go to leave, he will say, "Hey, Primies," and he will turn to you.
Try not to die.
He turns back to his drink.
Station, that guy.
Say that again.
What was that?
Said not great for conversation, that guy. Great for a lot of things, not for talking.
That was bone chilling.
Isn't he great?
Isn't he dreamy?
We have to ship Ophelia and Gentle.
I like Gentle. He's cool. All right. Anything else?
I think we're square.
Yeah. All right. It's maybe a little bit it's getting into the afternoon. Do you guys want to leave now?
Might as well, right?
Yeah, get on our horse.
Okay. All right. You guys.
Make sure we install that
Yeah.
inside.
You want to
before
install
we
it?
go.
Yeah, no problem. It's easy for Vin to install it into the machine. So yeah, no problem. And if you want to, so basically I'll tell you, if you don't want to, we're kind of meeting halfway here. If you don't want to roll the checks or whatever, you just always are going to have 2 charges. Right? Because the 1 charge is going to be used for find the path.
Yeah, although
I mean-
the wording is a little strange on this. It regains all charges 24 hours after its last charge was expended.
The last time a charge was expended. Yes. Yes. Its last charge was expended. No, that's right. Yeah. if
So
you
like we use all 3 charges and then we gotta wait 24
No.
hours.
You expend one
For-
charge. That was the last charge you expended.
Oh, I see.
So the most
recent.
recent.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, it's probably worded pretty poorly, but I ripped it from a different item. So like the way that that's worded, I ripped it from like a D&D item. So I know it's worded right, but it doesn't make a lot of sense.
And so are we just gonna hand wave the concentration part of find the path?
Oh yeah.
then and see-
Yeah. No, there's
The
no
war machine's concentrating.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
concentration. There's no material components.
All right. I was just it would have sucked if like Vin's entire concentration.
No. Yeah, it's the war machine concentrates on it. That's right. Well, the augury system concentrates on it. But yeah, so no concentration, no material components.
That goes for all of them, right?
Yeah, detect evil and good, see invisibility, and the range is but that's only for the driver. That's important
Yeah,
to
it's
note.
like just they're like radar blips, right?
Yes.
It doesn't let people on the
Correct.
war machine get the benefits of the spell.
Correct.
I think that's fair.
It's also kind of cool. Like you have like a heads-up display in your fucking war machine. It's kind of cool. Okay. All right, so you guys are heading out. Where are we going? I'm gonna say you can get 1 hex. No. Yeah, you can get 1 hex today.
Is there Crimson Caravanserai?
F15.
F15.
Yeah. Start going there.
Well, you can follow the river if you want. You don't have to go up towards Bellsforge. You can follow the
Yeah, I guess
14, 13. Yeah.
do we want to hunt for wasps' nests on our way and see if that's even an option?
And I feel like we should try Red Ruth first and just see if she's got some, hearts to spare. I mean, like Jay said earlier, like it's still like even if it is like a unicorn that's like on death's door, like ripping its unicorn horn off still feels a little fucked up.
I mean, we can. How about we look for them and can make any notes if there are any around and come back to them later. That would be reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like- My concern is we already need to make a deal for the Heartstone.
Oh, I assume we're going to kill her for the Heartstone. Or at least that's what Ophelia's going into. Is like, yeah, we're going to kill this fucking sister.
Yeah, either that or we make a deal.
I will say she is a warlord in her own right, and
Gonna say
Maggie
we'll
would have
suss
made
it
that
out
clear.
first.
Okay. Let's see.
Just for information, we have after this move, we have 7 hexes in the tank and 9 soul coins in reserve. We have enough to travel, but that's probably about it.
Do I have this handout? I do. Okay. Make perception checks for me. My usual lookouts, please.
Well, London can join in on this now too, right?
Sure.
24.
17.
All right, London, you're the one that notices this. So, in the distance, so you're following the river, but you're not at the river, right? You're kind of following the river, and plus your GPS is kind of keeping you away from the river. Coming from, let's say, disward down the river, you will see a group of tall, thin figures moving slowly across the dunes, perched on long, spindly stilts. They are wrapped head to toe in dark cloth, steadying themselves with long staves that drag lines in the sand. Below them, massive slug-like beasts slither across the cracked earth, their backs mounded with tangled bones, skulls, and scraps of rotting debris. The tall figures prod the creatures forward in silence, their silhouette sharp against the heat-hazed sky. You see creatures like this.
Ooh.
And they are pushing around giant slugs that look like this.
Like shepherds and cattle?
Yep. Seems that way. But they're really tall. Like they're even taller than the bone whelks. Humanoid, they're humans, but are like humanoid looking, sized, but they have these stilts that make them really, really tall. And they're just walking along. They don't seem to engage with you, and you're far enough away they won't bother you.
Live and let live. Sorry, go ahead.
I was
I was going to say London tells everyone but Ophelia.
I agree. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I can't imagine what we can gain from interacting with that.
We're already on the clock. Might as well just keep pushing.
You travel until the end of the day, where you find a ravine or what have you to park in for the night. What would you like to do? Anything you want to talk about tonight?
I do think it needs to be addressed now that we are on our way there. Tanis, what are you going to do with Mahadi? Are you muted?
I'm going. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Sorry. I'm gonna have him do it. I mean, I'm gonna have him try to summon Nassar and find out what happened to my family. And I don't. Yeah, I suppose it depends on what Mahadi's cost is. I guess. I mean, I don't want to get yelled at by Ophelia again. I mean. If he says I have to give over my Kopesh or my powers or anything like that, then obviously, no, that's not going to happen. But if he's willing to do it and the cost is justified, then I have to ask him. I know he's a devil or a fiend or something. You said that you saw what he really was, but if he has no ulterior motive or he has nothing nefarious in store for us and only wants to find Nassar to him, I see no reason why I should let this opportunity pass me by.
Well, we know his intentions can't be noble.
Yeah, I suppose it is too good to be true.
He's a pimp in hell.
I know, it's pretty fucked up. But what am I supposed to do? Just drive through and not? There could be no cost to us, even if he gets something out of it that doesn't affect us. What's the harm in knowing, I guess? I feel like at least making a visit and talking to him and learning if he has a price that we have to pay will make it worth our while. If nothing else, for another night in Infernal Rapture.
Do what you think is right, Tanis. Just don't be blinded by the obsession.
I understand we're going to have to make a deal with one of these fiends one way or another. I just hope it's worth it.
you do, Gauntlet, if you had this choice, if you had this chance? Would you focus so single-mindedly on the mission ahead of us that you would be willing to pass by everything you've worked your entire life for? Because if you say yes, then I will just not even... I'll stop right now.
I can't say yes to that. I don't know the answer. I'd like to think that I have a strong answer to that, but I really don't know.
I thought I would have had that strength, but I mean, I was lucky enough that after my family were taken, I had Mile and Perlet, and then I had Second Company. But it just feels like my actual family is worth learning what happened to them.
Just
So,
keep in
yeah.
mind, Tannis, for some of us, our current mission, our current goal, that's all we've got. That's all I've got.
I know I've been hard on you, Vin, with thinking that you've been blinded by the shield and drawn towards Bell's Forge out of selfishness. And I apologize, because I was looking at it from my point of view and not yours, and now I see what was so compelling about it. So I'll keep that in mind.
Then gives a nod to that.
For what it's worth, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I do think Bell and Gargoth are magnitudes worse than Mahadi.
I fear Gargoth most of all. But like I said, I would really like to keep Bell as a last resort, if possible, because what he will take from us will be far greater than we gain. And I'm just hoping that that's not what Mahadi's going to come for. But we have today, tonight, and then tomorrow before we have to deal with him, so we'll have some time to think about it.
Tannis, when Mahadi does come, do you think you could be objective about the deal he's going to offer you?
That's why you're by my side. If I start to falter, I'll need you to be there next to me. If nothing else, just to yell at me for being an idiot again.
I won't. You're not an idiot. You're hurt. And people will do anything to soothe the pain. I don't want to see you put yourself in a bad situation just by temptation in front of you. I'm not saying don't make a deal, just make sure it's worth it. And he's not taking too much. We care about you, Tannis. I care about you. In London, if you say anything, I'm going to throw a rock at you.
Now, Ophelia, I truly do understand what you're saying, and after our last conversation, you helped me understand what I was saying and why it was wrong. And this time, I will keep that in mind, and I will not do anything to jeopardize Second Company. And if that means giving up some of my power, that endangers Second Company, you're right, and I will not do it.
So, assuming this does occur, are you really ready for any answer?
Yes. Yeah, if I learn that my father was killed that night and the rest of my family perished with him, or if I learn that they're alive, or if anything, just knowing is better than not. At least I get some closure. That's all I wanted my entire life. I never expected my father to be alive. If he was, why he never came back for me. But knowing will be good enough for me, yes. I'll take anything. Yes, it's worth it.
So we got a long day on the road tomorrow. Suppose we should all get some rest.
I think at this point Tanis is like too indecisive about what's coming out of his mouth to like even wanting to keep the conversation going. Like, yes, no, yes, I don't know.
And it's like, we've all made our points. Now it's just
Overkill.
however Tanis feels.
Yep. All right, fine. Everybody take inspiration, please. That was very good. A little inspiration farming. All right, the night goes on without any other issues. No need for watch. I'm trying to get this over with. So, you ready to go to the next day of travel? You get 2 hexes in a day, right?
2 X's.
Alrighty. I need my. Let me check the weather. Open up the weather channel. It's just normal hot, I think. Hold on, let me actually see that. Yeah, just normal. Normal heat, extreme heat kind of thing. About midday. Or no need to roll because you all are going to see it. Two massive black iron archways rise side by side. So they're like facing like this. From the cracked wasteland, their surfaces scorched and streaked with rust. Rows of meat hooks hang from each crossbeam, each bearing a limp, swaying body, dozens in total, strung up by their intestines. Flies cloud the air beneath them, and dark rivulets of blood streak the sand below. And you are seemingly heading very close to being parallel to this place, right? Like your path is taking you parallel, very close to where this location is. And it's basically just wasteland, a little bit of rock formation, and 2 these huge arches with dozens of bodies hanging from them. And from this distance, you can even tell that some of them still sort of move their arms, even though they're hanging by their intestines.
Besides the people hanging, are there any other humanoid shapes or?
Make a perception check.
Not great. 3.
Yeah, now that you can tell.
My gut's telling me to go check that out.
Every time we have removed somebody from a place like that, it has bit us in the ass.
There's a reason that thing is out here. Even if we don't help any of the poor souls, maybe there's something useful.
Driving right by it anyways. Just getting a closer look.
Right?
If it isn't petitioners, we leave them.
We're not exactly flush with resources, so I suppose so.
You ride a little bit closer. There doesn't seem to be too many, like there's no words or anything written on any of this stuff, but there is this very intricate like craftsmanship into these metal arches. But nothing about them seems magical, just from a distance, like, you know, you're driving by it. Nothing about it seems magical in nature or, you know, particularly interesting, besides the fact that, yes, there are several dozen petitioners, and they are definitely petitioners, hanging from the arches. But I need everyone to make me a perception check, please.
33.
I was going to say, depending on the scale of this, Ophelia would pop a divine sense too. That's 60 feet.
Okay, that's good to know. Give me
Or do we want to test out the new augury system?
We're just trying to find it. Does it do like detect evil and good, I think?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. All right, yeah. So you want to cast the detect evil and good. So somebody reaches in through the cockpit, right? Because y'all are in the back. So you lean in into the cockpit and press the button, and it will release. And same thing with you, Ophelia, and London. You're also the one that notices it, and it all kind of happens simultaneously. As you press the button, it does a scan, bling, 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 and then it gets a tick. 2 big-ass fiendish dots are converging on your war machine as you speak. London, you're like looking over at the arches, and you will see circling above, there's like vultures, right? One of these 2 of these vultures start to fly down. They're not vultures. They're really fucking big demons, and I need everybody to roll initiative as one of them slams into the side of your war machine. Let me pull you over to the map. I didn't put anybody's token on this map or nothing. I need to do that real quick. Place party. Place party. Place party.
I accidentally discovered this. When you hit place party, it moves the ribbon over too.
Yeah, I know. I moved the ribbon and then remembered that I needed to place the party. All right, so you guys move yourselves where you would be on the war machine. And let me throw these guys on here.
Hey, London. Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Too many chirps about London being useless. I go first.
I said you're obsolete, not useless.
Your initiative is obsolete, okay?
Ouch.
All right. So from
Oh shit. That's bad.
From either side, 2 Vroks swarm down. Let me play the battle music. That might take me a minute to get to. I don't even know how to pull it up, to be honest. I should have both of them just out and ready. I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to open a separate tab.
Multiple YouTube tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, these actually look pretty bad. Do you want to go first, Tanis? We might need to be semi-strategic about this if you want to go before them.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, that or Ophelia can too. I feel like you're always training with me. I was just kind of fucking around.
Honestly, I think London going first is best because he has the bow.
Yeah, we don't need to switch this time.
Okay.
All right. Pull over the combat cam. Brilliant. All right. There are 2 Vroks flying after you. In this scenario, they don't have to land while they're flying. All right. Damn, I hit descending order 3 times because I was like, why is the 9 so high up? It's because everybody else rolled. All right. So London, you're first. We didn't trade. Or we did.
No.
No. Okay.
No, I will go first.
Put yourselves where you would be because this is not your normal layout.
Yeah, I guess harpoon.
I'm just somewhere in the back.
I mean,
Oh, sorry, Ben.
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Okay.
All right, London, you're up.
Yeah, let's get the Eye of the Tiger for this first one here and just see what a couple arrows do.
Okay.
13.
That misses.
And 14.
That also misses.
All right, London sheathes his bow, dons the party, and jumps off the war machine. Said they're quicker than they look. Steady your aim.
So
And,
what happens is you go to fire your arrow, and one of them swoops down and smashes its head into the side of your war machine. It's like on Jurassic Park, right? It smashes its head into the side of the war machine and lifts up on 2 tires, slams back down, and you just launch your shot wild.
Yikes. 2 and a 3 on the dice there. I will hold my ground and pray to Tor.
Okay. Next in the order is Vin.
What will Vin do?
If you can't vortex warp them in front of this war machine, might as well just pass your turn.
That might they're so big they might actually grind the gears.
Yeah.
Can she do she could try to outpace them maybe.
Fair.
Is there a mechanical way
With
she
a
could
Demon
try
Ichor
that?
boost. If you Demon Ichor boost, you can write off this whole combat.
Gauntlet.
Well, unless it's... Yeah. I mean, yeah.
how bad do we want to investigate this place?
Not this bad.
All right, punch it.
I'm loading the Vigor. Oh, the Ica.
Okay.
I'm loading the Ica.
You want to use a Demon Ichor boost for real? Okay, fuck it.
Yeah, sure.
You can take one of the canisters out that you have, plug it into like this injection system, and then there's a lever that you pull. So you pull the lever, and you can see, we get this camera angle of we go inside the tube, right? And we're following the Demon Ichor through, and it goes into the engine, and the engine fucking fire explodes outwards. It shoots out the side of your war machine as you guys blast out of range of these guys. So we can just go ahead and turn off the combat music. We're done with this combat. That was a short combat.
Was that like record shortest combat ever?
2 turns. So, but I need you to. I think you still need to roll if your machine blows up, right?
Malfunction.
I believe so.
So technically, do only London and Ben get experience for that battle then? Since
Oh, I don't have access to the Yama sheet, but I don't think I need
It's
it.
okay. Hold on. I got it.
Well, it says like log back in.
Roll a d6 on a 1, suffer a malfunction.
There you go. Roll a d6. I thought it was like 1 or 2. Are you sure?
Interesting.
It says roll a 1 or 6 on a 1, the vehicle suffers a critical strain.
Oh.
Oh!
Well,
Inspiration.
On a 1, the vehicle suffers critical strain. That's right. The driver must immediately roll on the malfunction table, which is a 1d20.
Oh,
Tell me what you get.
good inspiration. Let's see what we get. 9.
The vehicle's damage threshold is reduced by 5 until this malfunction ends.
Oh, yeah.
So you're blasting through, and your armor is shedding off of your war machine. The panels are peeling back as flames start shooting out of the panels. As you guys just completely blast past that. And then, hold on, is there anything else that happens? You have to, like, cool off before you do it again, right?
2 rounds before you can demonic or boost again.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're at the end of the
So
day
you're
anyway,
good.
so-
Yeah, so you're good. You're good. So you just used a demonic or boost and got the hell out of there. Done and done. You could have told me that before I set up the whole sheet and the whole fucking map and everything. All right, so you escape out of there, drive super fast. Once the engine, like, you can hear, you know, that clicking noise that cars make when they get really hot and then they cool off a little bit. So your war machine is like making that clicking noise because the engine was so hot, and everything like is hot to the touch on your war machine. But you end up making it away from those rocks. You're good to go.
I guess we have a minute to pull over and get this fixed.
Yep, you can.
Might as well do that right away.
All right, who wants to fix the war machine?
I assume Vin.
Drive for us, Vin. Cook for us, Vin.
Hey, Ken said he was sorry yesterday.
Make a Tinkerer's Tools check. Remember, we still gave you those, right? You still have those.
Yep.
Proficiency and all that stuff.
Yeah, Tannis feels bad. He like tries to go to help, and Vin's like, no, you're just gonna mess it up. You're just gonna mess it up. Let me do it.
Good. Oh yeah, it's fixed. It's fixed. It takes a couple minutes. Get it all back together, proper.
Why haven't we been using Demonicker more often? That was great.
We don't have a whole lot of it.
We just... And you did see all the shit flying off, right?
Yeah, but I didn't have to fight it. It's fantastic.
I think there might be a chance that the engine just explodes, but minuscule. Maybe we should consider doing it if the situation's hairy enough, like before.
I will admit,
If we
right.
encounter-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if we encounter the Queen of the Dude Sea, it's like it'd be real nice to have some Demon Hicker boosts ready to go for that. That or Malaxis or any other warlords or anything. Let's not make a habit of doing that.
I will say it's one thing to write to Vrock encounter, but then dragging those stat blocks out, I was like, oh boy. Oh boy, I didn't think about this.
Yeah, when Brendan was like, "This is not good," I was like, "All right, he's seen the stat block."
Yeah, I didn't think about it until I threw
Quite
them on
familiar
there.
with rocks.
All right, so it's about the end of the day. You guys ready to take a rest? Yep. Okay. Is there anything you wish to discuss on your rest? I think we kind of covered everything.
Quiet night.
While you guys rest, we will take a short break. See you guys after the break. All right, we are back. As you wake up in the morning, it's a new day. You've almost made it to the Crimson Caravanserai. Ready to go? Nothing else? All right,
Keep
let's
her
go.
steady, Ben.
Let's do it.
All right. At around midday, an immense bridge of black iron and chains spans the River Styx, crowded with fiends and infernal war machines rumbling between massive gatehouses. Below it sprawls the ramshackle settlement and shacks on stilts and changed barges drifting in the dark current. At the bridge's center rises a pillar of stone crowned with blackened buildings, though one stands apart, a tall sandstone tower with gleaming mosaics and a golden dome, its bright banners fluttering above the filth. This is Infernal Rapture and the Crimson Caravanserai.
Everyone ready for this? Everyone's prepared.
We're gonna have to pay to get in this time.
No, you have to pay across the bridge. You don't have to pay to get in, just across the bridge. Oh, but to get Infernal Rapture? Man,
Yeah.
you don't know.
So they have like another like war machine staging area on this side of the bridge then?
Yeah, this is where you first. Yeah, this is where the Iron Yard is. Yeah, this is where you first came in on this side, didn't you?
No,
Came on
he
the
was
other
on
side.
Oh, you came in on the other side. Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
another one here too as well.
And how much was it? It was like a couple extra chits to like get in the VIP.
Yeah, let me pull
Yeah,
that up.
secure-
Let me pull that
secure
up real
working.
quick because I actually forgot about that. There we go. Yeah. So, when you park, so Mazaloth gestures your war machine towards a queue where two other war machines wait in the lane. Well, this time there's only one other. Black iron gate blocks the way forward. An imp approaches your vehicle, and he has a plate strung around his neck that says "Stall per engine per 24 hours, 15 chits. Secure stall with guard is 35 chits. Ammo and cargo storage, fee by crate, and unpaid stalls, the chains will not be released on your war machine. So it's 15 chits for a stall per engine per 24 hours. Secure stall with guard gets 35. It's 35.
He's 35.
35? Okay.
Yeah, can't buy a new war machine with 20 chits.
All right, that sounds fine. He will give you a brass tag, and there's a duplicate tag on the chain where you chain up your war machine. There isn't much like you guys just want to go ahead and go to Infernal Rapture, or do you want to do some shopping before?
I mean, I don't think that we're trying to go like murder market shopping or slave shopping. So I think just let's
Straight to the Infernal Rapture. Okay. So you climb down into the choking heat of the key, Q-U-A-Y, key. I remember I called it Quay and everyone told me I was wrong.
I'm pretty sure it was only Chris actually.
I thought it was a weird Canadian thing. I was like, oh, we're...
No, you're absolutely right. So you go to the key. I guess there would just be another key on the other side. That's just how it works. It wraps around both sides of the river, I guess. After paying the 2 gold pieces to the Fiendish Ferryman, which I think it's 3 gold pieces or 3 chits for a gold piece, unless you guys still have gold.
I have gold pieces.
Okay. So you need to pay 2 gold pieces to the ferryman.
Hopefully it does.
Okay. After paying the gold to the Fiendish Ferryman, you are carried across the sluggish black waters of the Styx towards the stone pillar rising at the bridge's center. From there, a flight of blackened basalt steps winds upward towards the sandstone tower of Infernal Rapture. At the top of... Almost sneezed there. At the top stands a pair of tall, ornate doors of polished stone veined with gold. As you approach, there are two Mezzalos in crimson fez hats and gold-trimmed collars that bow slightly as they open the door. Inside, the noise of the caravanserai fades as the door closes behind you. Warm, perfumed air fills a marble vestibule lined with golden pillars and silk banners, lit by rows of soft amber lanterns. A long black marble counter stretches across the far wall where a pale-skinned Cambion clerk in silk uniform stands silently over open ledgers. Two gilded armored fiends stand watch beside the velvet-roped queue. At the end of the hall, a tall, gold-rimmed portal shimmers with a steady amber light. As you approach, the pale... Did I say it was gray-skinned or purple-skinned? She's purple-skinned. A pale purple-skinned, and she's a tiefling, not a Cambion. I've just pulled I pulled from my other time I described it. She's not a Cambion, she's a tiefling this time. But she will say, "Welcome to Infernal Rapture, where your comfort is assured and every desire is within reach. It is an honor to receive you."
Thank you. We have come to speak with Mahadi. We left here maybe, what was it, like a 10 day ago? And he should be expecting our return.
Ah, yes, the master heard of your arrival at the Iron Yard and instructed you to be received with the highest courtesy. He has already graciously covered your stay.
This guy knows everything.
Before you step inside, we ask that you sign our guest compact. And she will snap her hand, and a row of 5, 6, if you include Lulu, contracts splay out in front of you. It's all quite standard.
Do these look like the same contracts we signed before?
Make an investigation check.
14.
A lot of it looks similar, yeah. But, this is a contract with some very dense shit, so, to you, it looks pretty similar, yeah.
I'll take the time to at least read the whole thing. I don't know if I'll understand it.
Okay, also make me an investigation check, please.
Nope.
Seems alright.
Alright. If it seems clear enough, we'll sign.
Yep. Does everybody sign?
Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty. As you sign with the gilded, quill that they hand you, the contracts blow up in flames, and you are welcomed inside through the portal. As you enter, the oppression and heat and just all around shitness of Avernus washes away in an instant. And you are faced with a vast hall of polished black marble opens before you, gold patterns curling across the floor where vaulted ceiling above swirls with the illusions of a slow-moving galaxy. Crimson silk lounges and low gold tables line the room, heavy with wine, fruit, and hookahs as perfumed braziers fill the air with a sweet spice. Courtesans and stewards collide between lounging devils and fiends who drink, laugh, and sprawl lazily amid the decadent splendor. As you enter, you are met immediately by two female figures. One you will recognize as the light pink-skinned succubus named Prim, and the other is a orange-hued skinned succubus with many dark black tattoos that cover her whole body. You have not met her before. As you approach, Prim will say, "Welcome back, honored guests, to Infernal Rapture. London Rose! And his companions, of course. I was beginning to wonder if the wasteland had stolen you away from us. But our favorite guests have finally returned."
No, not quite yet, though not for lack of trying.
Very well, very well. It's very good to see you again, of course. Master Mahadi has generously offered for us to see to your comfort once again. Master Mahadi sends his sincerest apologies. He is presently occupied with business matters, but he assures us that he will join you as soon as he is able.
Very well then.
Yep.
He did ask that we tell you that he has something very exciting prepared, and he's most eager for the evening to begin. In the meantime, he has once again arranged dinner for you as an apology for the delay. The restaurant is yours to enjoy. Anything you desire, food, drink, indulgence of any sort, is on his account.
His generosity is once again appreciated.
If you wish, please allow us to escort you to the baths. She adds a question mark to the end of that. The journey must have been very arduous, and one's presence deserves the care that befits it.
No, we get it. We stink. Let's go get cleaned up.
She gives a
before we
very
get
kind
body.
smile. Her hands are like pressed together, like, "Yes, you guys are covered in blood." Like blood, and then the dirt has gotten in the blood, right? Like, you guys haven't bathed since like the last time you were here. You've been through like a death race, like all kinds of stuff. Okay. So you are you're walked through the decadent halls of Infernal Rapture towards the bath. Is there anything you guys want to talk about or say before you get to the baths?
How are you feeling, Tennis?
Nervous, scared a little bit. I think I'm a little more scared right now than I was going into that death race yesterday or 2-3 days ago. But excited. I think it's going to be hard for me to contain myself for the next couple hours till Mahadi's ready to meet. Why is he always so busy? Also, I think that we just need to remember that we agree that he could possibly hear everything we're talking about. So keep that in mind.
Copy.
Okay. Prim will want to lock arms with you, London, as you walk.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other succubus will introduce herself as Ladani. Her name is Ladani. You notice, London, a severe lack of Pris, your last attendant.
Yeah. Who's wondering if he should mention it or not mention it.
You are brought to the spa. Steam drifts across polished marble floors as the warm air carries the scent of jasmine, cardamom, and burning myrrh. Gold inlay calashite arches rise overhead, lit by rows of bronze lanterns. Recessed pools of clear blue-green water sit in perfect symmetry, fed by quiet flowing streams. Along the walls hang folded white towels, while silk divans hold trays of oils, crystal decanters, and bowls of fruit. The attendants are in white and gold silk, and they will wash and massage guests, but there's currently relatively empty of guests. As you enter, a attendant will say, "Welcome to the baths, honored guests. Here, every burden is meant to be left at the water's edge." The attendants will see to everything else.
Get used to this.
Don't get used to it, London.
That first breath you take in here, it's like you can finally breathe again. Some weight isn't crushing your chest like it is every other day down here.
I feel like it's all the worse though, knowing that we won't be getting it for so long.
That's the
But that's not
business
going
model.
to stop me from taking a soak.
That's the business model.
London, as you're, trying to get into your skivvies to get into the Prim will say, "Would you mind if I had a word with you, London?"
Yeah, sure, of course. I'll catch up with you guys all later.
She will pull you to the side. Go ahead, August. What were you gonna say?
No, it's just that.
Okay. She will pull you to the side and she will say, the last time you were here, you wished to indulge in some of the pleasures, but your friends refused you. I wanted to pull you in private and say that my sister's technique of deep massage is not something that it's something we learned in our family. I will like to offer it to you if you'd like.
He's myself feeling tied up by the second here. Where is your sister? I noticed her absence.
Yes, Pris is attending to other duties this evening, and unfortunately will not be joining us. Master Mahadi keeps a very busy household, as you can imagine. I'm sure she'll be delighted to hear that you asked for her, though.
Does her eye kind of twitch through the
Make an insight
Westworld
check.
breaking of the AI? Insight. One.
No, she's off.
Yeah,
Busy.
It's twinkling like anime. I would love nothing more to stay here with you, but strict orders. This party here has a very narrow mind, and I'm afraid I'm kept on a short leash at the end of the pecking order here.
A shame, really.
I did get something for you, though. And he'll go in his pocket, and with the gambling that London earned from the original, I have this on my character sheet. I have 370 chits that I've been hiding from the party.
Oh shit, okay.
He'll pack it up and give it to her and say, "It's not much, but if it buys you even a moment of respite..."
No. She immediately pushes it back in your hands. She does not want this at all. With every fiber of her being, she does not want to take this from you.
Please, it's... You seem like you just have had escape as well.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your bath. And she turns and starts to walk away.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Quickly with her back straight.
Yeah, London will kind of reflect on that and think that's somewhere between something is going on here and man, girls are hard to talk to.
Okay. All right.
Tuck it back away, hidden, and we'll head back to the baths.
Yep. All right. So you guys can, you guys are getting a bath. Is there anything going on during the bath montage?
How long does it take Vin to get out of that armor?
I imagine.
It's pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, I imagine what it is she it stops and then the armor opens up like Iron Man suit style, and she just steps out.
Yeah, and then it compresses into a little thing she can throw in the bag of holding.
Fuck yeah! It folds into a suitcase.
A suitcase.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That fucking meme, dude.
Is there anything else? Oh no, I'm missing out. Is there anything else that you guys want to do or talk about in the?
Just banter, probably. Vin's I think my undershirt is stuck to me. I don't know if I can get it off. It's just we're all completely filthy.
Yes. Just and the water immediately turns a different color when you get into it. It's disgusting.
Speak for yourself,
Yeah.
mammal. Not all of us sweat.
Well, suppose there's upsides and downsides. I don't need to bake in the sun, but you take what you can get.
Anything else?
Yeah, August is way more uncomfortable in here than he is in Avernus.
True. Yeah, and every so often someone will walk by with like a bowl of fruit.
I don't even look at them, afraid I'm gonna get charged.
This is Dad at the all-inclusive resort
Yeah.
mood right now.
Just like there's a naked spine devil that just like sits down next to August in like the hot tub or whatever.
Actually, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. So, the spine devil will get down and sit down and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" With the party, like the whole party sitting there. That's great. All right, so if there's nothing else, we can get out and move you guys towards the restaurant. Prim will come back shortly after because the attendants take care of you while they just kind of sit off to the side anyways. So when you guys leave, Prim and Ladani will return. And what do you guys want to do? You want to go to the restaurant? You want to go to you want a private lounge? You want to get rooms?
Could use some Perlit's cooking right about now.
Yeah. Some pot pie does sound good.
Okay.
Just dinner, and then wait for Mahadi eagerly the entire time.
Also, at the beginning monologue, instead of saying fried fish sticks, you said fried sticks fish, which I'm assuming was intentional.
Sticks
which
fish,
is awesome, by the way. London wants to try that.
Sticks fish?
Sticks fish.
Okay.
Like fish sticks?
You like fish sticks?
I love how Kanye doesn't get it.
That's old. All right, so you enter the restaurant. A wide archway of white marble and gold filigree opens into a grand dining hall beneath a soaring domed ceiling of shifting geometric tiles. Floating crystal chandeliers cast a warm amber glow. Red silk curtains hang between marble pillars, revealing illusions of distant landscapes beyond. Gold-framed tables sit in wide arcs, each set with porcelain plates, gold utensils, and crystal goblets. And restaurant. The waiter will approach you. Honored guests, welcome to Infernal Rapture's Grand Restaurant. The master has extended his hospitality to you this evening. Your table is fully covered. Both the standard menu and the conjured experience are yours to enjoy at no cost. And there's the menu again, if you'd like to see it. Where did I put that? Books and notes. Yes. You guys are familiar with how this works, so more than welcome to order from the menu or the conjured experience. What do you guys want for dinner?
I think Tanis is gonna do the same thing he did last, or no, different. He did the entire menu and then pot pie. I think he's just gonna go with the pot pie. Like he's already done.
Okay, gotcha.
He's done it once. He's like he got the experience.
I got you. Okay.
Maybe he gets the broiled quippers again because those are pretty good.
Okay. Anybody else?
London will copy him.
Copy. And then did you want to try sticks fish?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Do you want it fried or grilled or fried?
Battered and fried.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yep. They can give you fried sticks fish. Sure.
Hear me out. We order as much of the sweet apple tart as they can make. We harvest the celestial caramel drizzle. Dream machine solved.
There's a rule about taking food out of here.
I like where your head has been.
Oh, that's right. They're watching. Never mind.
It's like loading up a tray at the free buffet. Like,
Throwing it in the purse.
Pull open the purse.
And she's like, "Oh well, guess I might as well see how this tastes."
Okay, so you
the
want
bag of holding lined with a Ziploc.
All right, so Vin, did you want the tart? Did you want anything else?
You know what? The axe beak strips
Okay.
does seem alluring. I think she had the space hamster last time.
Mhm.
The space hamster was good.
Mhm.
We'll go over something different.
All right, so the axe beak strips.
Mm.
Okay. And then who hasn't ordered yet?
Yeah, August is just doing axe beak strips. Like that's from material plane.
Yep.
Got it last time.
Chicken fingers
Straight down
and
the
French
middle.
fries. Easy
Yeah.
peasy. Okay, and
At
then
the
Helphelia.
5-star Michelin restaurant.
I don't know. The wereboar that's really weirding her out because I'm pretty sure that's a sentient creature, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
also what
So-
Cracker Dragon was.
Yep.
Yeah. Can she just get like a turf and turf just steak and steak?
Yeah. Sure.
Turf and turf.
Sure. Okay. So everybody also all your food is brought out pretty quickly. Is there anything you guys want to discuss in the meantime? Talk with Prim and Ladani about or anything? Because they're also dining with you.
Tannis would call out Ophelia, Vin, and August, be like, you can get any food you ever wanted here, and you order off the menu. I mean, is there
I
nothing you
didn't.
ever couldn't... Oh, I thought you ordered the... Oh, okay, I thought you got the wereboar.
I know you're mad at me and you want a reason, but you gotta find one better than that, Dennis.
No, she got cow
I'm not
steak.
mad, I'm just disappointed. Like, you can order anything you've ever dreamed of.
You can tell me about anything you want, Pris. I want to hear about the last minute detail of your day. Anything at all. Completely oblivious to this argument going
Yeah,
on.
you guys are talking in London's like.
Yeah.
You know what, Tannis? You're right. I think this is an opportunity for me to face my past fears. I think of that time where Gotst and I were attacked by hook horrors. Some seasoned hook horror thigh place.
Yeah, as the waiter's walking away, he's like, "Oh yes, of course." They'll bring that to you as well. So on all the food, I will say that in my mind's eye, I'm thinking Axbeak actually tastes like a mix between chicken and steak, right? Because it's like a work animal.
Yeah,
right?
imagine it's like alligator.
Yes.
I had, or it might have been crocodile. It was one or the other, but I had it once and it tasted like chicken.
Yeah. So those aren't too bad. Everything is absolutely astonishingly good. I couldn't tell you how hook horror tastes. It also probably tastes like a bird of some kind because it does kind of look like a bird.
Imagine very earthy.
Yeah.
I feel like Vin's
What's the
saying,
parallel?
like Vin's like, reminds me of home.
It's a Underdark, isn't it?
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like a land lobster.
Land lobster. While you guys are eating, you will see Mahadi arrive. He is in his elegant sort of black and gold with like a little bit of velvet red outfit. He's carrying a cane with a red gem on the top of it. And as he sort of approaches the table, he will say, "My honored guests, it warms my spirit to see you returned safely from the wastes. Forgive the discourtesy of keeping you waiting. Matters of trade have a way of clinging to one's ropes."
No offense taken, we understand how other matters pull you in different directions.
Where are my manners? I arrive and immediately begin speaking of unpleasant things. Tonight you are my guests beneath my roof, and guests must be treated properly. Tell me, my friends, have you had the pleasure of tasting our Kidari Ember wine?
No.
I don't believe we have.
He claps his hands. Bring us a bottle. And he will pull a chair and actually sit down, like pull his coattails back, and sit down to eat with you, to drink with you. He's actually like sitting down to dine with you, which is like anyone else in the restaurant is like, whoa, like big.
Wow, he's so approachable.
Yeah, big spenders. So they bring the bottle, and he'll say, I acquired this vintage many years ago from a Kalashite caravan master who swore it had been aged in brass casks that were kissed by the desert sun. A likely exaggeration, but a delightful one nonetheless. Here. And he will, pour for everyone too, pour everyone their drink and pass out this wine. It's good. I hate wine. Jay hates wine, so I have no fucking idea if it would be good or not, but it's good.
I was gonna ask if August does any like dad wine stuff, like smells it and.
No, I probably just out of paranoia more than taste, and then has a single milliliter sip.
Yep. It tastes good. It's good. Mahadi will raise the glass and say, to survival in the wasteland, and to new revelations. Cheerses. Do you guys cheers with him? Yeah. Okay.
I'll cheers to that. Yeah.
Drink. And he will have a seat back. Orders himself a little bit of something, some food.
You apologize for sitting down and getting right to business, but forgive me for my lack of manners and such, but we are eager to come back and see what you have for us after our last conversation.
Of course. Tonight, I believe we may finally meet the mysterious benefactor who has taken such an interest in you.
I've waited a long time to see him again, so I cannot wait.
Of course.
Quite literally. I'm
course.
chugging this wine right now.
If you insist, we can leave now, but your friends are in the middle of eating their food.
I kick London. Hurry up.
May I ask, Mahadi, if you have any expectations for what might occur?
You may set your mind at ease. Everything has been prepared with the utmost care. My ritual chamber has been arranged, the sigils drawn, and the components acquired so that the binding will be temporary, controlled, and perfectly safe. And besides, how could I refuse? Any friend of Lulu is a friend of Mahadi.
I think Tanis would be really eager, and then all of a sudden Ophelia's comments kind of ring in his mind. And can I try to see if he is being truthful?
About it being safe? About what are you trying to what?
About it being temporary.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
free of
Make an insight check.
17.
You just break the game with that 17.
No, I'm just doing some stuff.
Did you like the anime meme I put in the?
That was between Eric's meme and that one. Yeah, solid meme tonight.
Man, it's so unfair. They pretend they love you. It's just iconic.
The contact name.
That's really good. The memes are on fire tonight. All right, so you believe him.
Dennis is hearing what he wants to hear. I mean, he's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, it maybe you don't believe him, but I mean, he seems like he's telling the truth. He will say, by the by, do not trouble yourselves of cost. I ask nothing in return for this. Consider it a gesture of hospitality and perhaps a touch of professional curiosity. I confess I am most eager to meet this mysterious patron of yours.
I am ready to get started as soon as London is finished with his meal, because he is too busy to eat.
Sorry, what meal? Yeah, sure.
Mahadi will place his hand on your shoulder, Tanis. And it's a strange sensation because the thumb is on the other side. So it's you know that how it would feel for a hand on the shoulder, and there's this like thumb in a place that it shouldn't be. And he will say, "Relax, my friend. It will all be taken care of in good time. Nothing good has ever come from rushing. Enjoy your drink. Enjoy your meal. It may be the last one you have for some time."
What does that mean?
You're out in the wasteland. I mean, that's what he's implying. You're out in the wasteland. You know, there's not much food
not a
out
threat.
there. It's not a threat.
It's more of an observation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's watching fucking Vin in London like scarf handfuls of food because it's like you've been eating dried tofu for the past couple of
Do we get the shot of like Tanis stressing the fuck out over this, and then we see London being fed fish sticks by a beautiful woman?
They're feeding him, yeah. One of them's feeding him, one of them's wiping the crumbs off his face with the napkin. Yeah, amazing. My dear friend, Tanis, you are not from Kalamshan, yet you have a connection in Kalamshan.
The only time I've met anyone from there is this Malhamadi figure we met in Elturel, and of course yourself.
Yes, it's a bit of a story on how a Kalashite man like myself ends up in a place like this. One that might not interest you, but I am of Kalashite descent as well, yes.
Actually, I think I'm actually very interested in to hear how the Infernal Rapture came to be. If we, as far as we are concerned, the only primes, as we are called, on this that we've encountered. So if you are from Kalamshan, that means that you are from our home plane.
Yes.
How did you come here? Tell us.
It is impolite to regale such tales as this, but if you are interested, I can tell you, yes. He looks to the rest of the party like, if you want to hear a quick story, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Very well.
Well, you see, I was born in a little village, far from the glittering domes of Kalamport. My father, may the sand rest his soul, was a silk merchant. A good man. Not rich, but proud. And I was born with the gift, you see. The weave, it whispered in my blood. And my father saved every coin he ever touched to send me to the great city, to the Royal Academy of the Veiled Eye. There, among princes and scholars, a merchant's son became top of his class. From there, I apprenticed beneath the royal mages of Pasha Basadoni the Great. It was there that I learned the old arts, genie binding, power older than kingdoms. At 18, I bound my first djinn for the Pasha. By 20, it was my specialty. I thought that I could do anything. So I did. I was working with old and dangerous magic, and I thought that I could improve the spell work. It was meant to be controlled, but I could not hold it. I brought something through. Something far beyond my power. All I saw was fire. It came through and the palace walls went ablaze. Amlekar burned. My master's dead. All because of me. And in the middle of it, when the creature towered over me and there was nothing left but flames, he came. My patron. A devil with a soft voice and a deal in his throat. He offered me power enough to stop the thing I unleashed, and I took it. And I extinguished the blaze. But my patron, he took more than he gave, and he marked me. And he'll lift his hands up. He twisted my hands. He deformed me. And the city did not thank me. They saw a boy standing in the ashes where a palace once stood. A devil's mark on his hands. And I was cast out. Years followed, years of indebted service to my patron, secrets, whispers. And when I had finally proven myself, my patron gave me freedom of a sort. He gave me this place. He sent me here to this wasteland. And so, Infernal Rapture was born. My cage, my kingdom, my home. I know better than most that not every man comes to Avernus in chains. Some of us walk through the fire and learn to live with the burn.
Told us it was gonna be a boring story. Can you tell us, out of curiosity, who was this patron of yours?
Unfortunately, I cannot. It is part of a bargain between he and I.
I insight when he's talking about being marked and his hands being changed.
Yeah, make
Can
an
I
insight check.
insight check that?
Absolutely.
I think this would apply.
Yep.
Not 13.
It's really hard to say.
As he's saying this story, with a 23 passive perception,
Yeah.
can London tell if Pris is looking or paying attention to London at all?
You mean Prim, right?
Yeah, Prim,
Yes,
yes.
Prim, yeah. Don't get the sisters confused, bro. Rookie mistake. Yeah. She's I mean, she could have been watching you the whole time. It just depends on how you've been engaging with her.
London's gonna play it aloof, play like he's focused on the story, but really
Cool.
he's like, yeah.
Okay. Let me not bore you with old stories, eh? That was a long time ago. But I have always believed that even in the most inhospitable corners of existence, there should be a place where one may sit, breathe, and be treated with dignity.
is certainly welcome in a place like Avernus.
Well, in my home country, a guest is a sacred trust, and those touched by noble Jin are always treated with a particular respect.
There is another that I've heard of that carries the title of Jin Said. It's Aldamir, I believe. Have you ever heard of him?
Cannot say that I have. I'm sorry.
Curiosity.
I have
No,
been.
so check that one.
Okay, make an insight check. I have been in Avernus for quite some time.
What were we asking about?
Aldamir.
Nothing.
Dude, this guy you just can't fucking read him, bro. It's just
He's
you know,
inscrutable.
you can't get a gauge on what his deal is. He's very charismatic, you know what I mean, and like the way that he talks very sincerely, but you don't know if there's some kind of ulterior motive. You just can't tell.
I mean, I know that. I just can't tell what it is. That's the problem.
But that is why when you came to me with your story, Tennis, how could I even refuse? In truth, helping you indulge in my curiosity is simply a fortunate coincidence.
It's honestly bewildering to me. Like you have said, I have no connection to Kalimshan nor Noble Genie or anything like this. So why, if me of all people, have this power?
It is a strange thing. And Jinn are not like mortals. They do not think like us, and they do not act like us. They have their own reasoning and motives for things.
Like you said, I carry the sword of Callum himself. If this is true, why is this happening? Why me? This is more than just my family. This is... I don't know if I ever told him about my family, actually. I think I did.
Maybe. Not important. I mean,
More than that.
it's a passing, yeah, like you're just saying it in a passing comment. It doesn't actually.
Well, I, for one, am eager, and my stomach is full. And London is just getting fed scraps at this point.
Well, forgive me for holding you for so long. Conversation has a way of stealing the hours when the company is pleasant. The evening does grow late. I do not want to rush such honored guests, but as Tanis has stated so eloquently, discovery is an impatient mistress. Shall we be off then?
If you're ready, Tanis.
Dennis, do you need all of us there for that, or is that just a you
London,
thing?
let's go.
Oh, fuck.
I'm ready, yes.
Mahadi will stand up, fix his coat, grab his cane that he had leaned up on the table, and Prim will stand, and Ladani will stand, and they will, bow to everyone. Try not to show too much favoritism to London, right?
London will say, I will literally come back as soon as I possibly can.
They giggle and, okay, I'll see you. And you guys can follow Mahadi towards his ritual chamber. And I know it's a little early, but I think that's where we're going to end the session
Killing
Do
Will.
this to me.
Sorry.
All right.
Be better as a whole episode, I think.
All right, that's fair.
Ooh, interesting.
What, it's not going to be like a quick 10-minute convo?
Nah, yeah.
But quick in and out. Quick adventure. Quick in and out. 5
nothing
minutes.
strange is going to happen or anything bad or anything. All right, well, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next dive into the Descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell,
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 adventurers.
adventurers.